Yo, what is up, guys? Savage Boy 23 back with another video. Today, I'm going to give you guys my NBA recap and my NBA day-to-day predictions. If you guys can, please like, subscribe, comment down below, and tell me guys what you guys' favorite team is, and tell me what team do you think will bring the NBA championship home. All right. So we got 2 games here in a little bit. I think we got only 2 games. For today, we don't have a bunch of games, which that is kind of disappointing. But really quick, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys my recap on the NBA from yesterday, and then we're going to move on for today. If you guys can, please like, subscribe, comment down below, and please, guys, watch more of my videos. Please and thank you. It really does mean everything for me once you guys do watch the videos and you guys do hit the likes, because I'm just trying to get the NBA out there. It doesn't mean that I'm done making other content. I'm still making other content, but mainly I'm focused on NBA content. So, yeah. But, yeah, let's get into these games. I tuned into this game. I watched this game. One particular player that I want to talk about in this video is, his name starts with, Draymond. Draymond Green. You must be the funniest dude in the NBA. And if people know what I'm talking about, if you don't know, you don't know. If you do, you do. But I'm going to give it out anyways. This man physically, mentally started to argue with the ref. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say anything about him. Right in the first half, he gets ejected. No, first he gets a technical. Then he keeps talking. Then he gets ejected. And you know what time he went out at? 8:24, the minute mark. Not even the minute mark. Just right when the game was like halfway down. And to believe Draymond Green, I don't know if Draymond Green learned his lesson. I really think that Draymond should get more suspensions. Now, here's the thing about this. I'm not here to bash on anybody's favorite player named Draymond Green, okay? I just don't think he learned his lesson. Because right when the game starts, and I'm guessing around the 3-minute when it went by, he decides to throw a technical out. Okay, understandable. Then he keeps talking, gets ejected. Now, I saw the game. I saw the recap. I saw what happened. Now, apparently they were saying that it wasn't on Steph, and then they're saying it was on Andrew Wiggins, and then it was on another player. Personally, I'm not going to sit here and say it was Draymond. I'm not going to sit here and say it was Steph. I'm not going to sit here and say anybody. But I will say, though, if this was all pushed away and did not make a cry about it for Draymond, I'm telling you right now, he would be playing this game and getting a win. Now, it was funny because of what happened at the end. Steph Curry kicked a chair. I don't know if anybody saw that. I saw that clear in picture. Then he got stressed in the game. I don't know if anybody saw. I'm guessing the coaches saw, the players saw. Don't know about the fans. He got worried because Draymond got kicked out of the game. In 8:24 mark in the first half. Now, I'm not going to sit here and, be pissed about what happened in this game. I'm not going to sit here and say I'll be mad because, Orlando Magic had this coming. They actually did come back. They actually did put up a good fight. Will I be choosing Orlando Magic if this game ever happens again? Probably not. I thought the Warriors would actually lose this game, but it did not certainly happen. Now, it doesn't mean that I'm hoping for the Warriors to lose on their downfall, which truly I am. Because we all know how they are. We all know how they are when it comes to serious games. Now, I've all said this before. I've said this before. Never count the Warriors out, and it looks like I'm not counting them out. They still have fight in them. They still have life in them. They will come back. I'm not worried. The team that I should be worried about would probably be like, I don't even want to say the Lakers. Do I even want to say the Chicken McNuggets? The Phoenix Buns? I don't know who to say I'm worried for in the West. Like, the West is really tight. It's really tight. Like, the tightest it can be, that is tight. Now, I don't know how the NBA is going to figure this out and what the players are going to do. Maybe some teams will lose on purpose. Some teams will win on purpose. But whatever the case may be, we got a very great day. Very great Western Conference in the NBA. Now, I don't know about you guys, but this looks like it's going to come down to a race. What team will finish and what team will not finish? Tell me in the comments. Now, I know what people are going to say. You still have faith in the Warriors? To be honest, I've talked about it in some a few videos. Because you guys all know how my videos were like before the NBA started or during the NBA started. I said never count these Warriors out, right? And it doesn't mean that I'm going back what I said. What I saw on the Warriors this game yesterday, it felt like they were back until Draymond Green threw that little tantrum on the sidelines. That is all I saw. Then they play another terrible team. So you can't tell me that the Warriors are back. They're playing another terrible team. And then probably after that, they're going to play another terrible team. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say Adam Silver's trying to give the Warriors an easy road trip to win, to get back into the playoff conversation, to get back into the play-on conversation. But it looks like it is. Now, we don't know what's going to happen. I'm excited to see what's going to happen with these Warriors. I'm excited to see what's going to happen to these Rockets. The only two teams that I'm worried about are right now that I'm focused on is the Rockets and the Warriors. I'm not worried between the 9th seed to the 1st seed in the Western Conference. I'm not worried about that. I'm not focused on that. I'm focusing on the 11th and the 10th. That is the only thing I'm talking about. I know a lot of people are saying, why aren't you focusing on the 9 through 1? Because we all know what's going to happen in that conversation right there. We all know what's going to happen. The Phoenix Suns, everybody said they have a hard schedule. I will talk about them here in a little bit. The Lakers, we all know what the Lakers can do and not do, okay? What else? The Pelicans. I mean, we'll see what the Pelicans can do. The Flippers, we can see what the Flippers will do. I will talk about them here in a little bit also. But that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. I'm not focused on those kind of sides in the Western Conference. I am focused on 10 and 11. That is the only one I'm focused on. Because I want to know what Jalen Green's going to do and Steph Chef going to do. I'm kind of curious, man. I can't wait. It's going to be a very, very interesting coming down to the wire NBA season. But yeah, other than that, man, this game here was really fun. I did tune into it from the 1st to the 4th. I stopped watching it when Orlando was getting punched in the face left and right by the Warriors. And they managed to come back. I mean, man, who was the main player in this game? Probably Steph or another player. To be honest, man, did I see the Warriors coming into this game and winning this game? Absolutely not. Not one bit in my mind that I thought the Warriors were going to come in and win. Because we all know how the Warriors are on the road. They're terrible. We all know how they are in the fourth quarter. They're not clutch. We all know how they are. But the Orlando Magic, too, they're still a young team. They're still developing. They're in the Eastern Conference picture. But to be honest, man, this game hurts. I wish I went for Steph Chef and the Warriors, but just didn't have it in them. They didn't want to, so yeah. And regardless if it was a back-to-back or not for both of these teams or one of these teams, it still was a giver night for the Warriors. So yeah, other than that, man, this game was great. It was fun. So let's talk about this game here. I did not tune into the game, did not see the highlight of this game, didn't watch the recap of this game. Now, I saw the Brooklyn Nets down by probably a little bit, and then all of a sudden, they won. Big deal. Now, to be honest, Kuzma and the Pools party and Mikal Bridges and Brooklyn Nets, this was not a good game. I can tell that it was not a good game. These are two terrible teams that are not even going to make it to the playoffs or make it to the play-in. They might as well just tank their season, which they are. But the Brooklyn Nets are still trying to fight to get into the play-in. But to be honest, they're in 11th. I don't know if they're going to take 10th from the Hawks. The Wizards. Now, what do I say about Wizards? Hey, I will say, though, they went to overtime. They went to overtime. You might ask, did you tune into the overtime? No, I did not tune into the overtime. To be honest, I don't know how you go to overtime with the Washington Wizards. I just don't understand. The team that is dead last in the Eastern Conference, that's talking about they're better than the Detroit Pistons when they actually have the worst record in the Eastern Conference. I don't know how you go to overtime with them. It really makes no sense of me going to overtime with a Wizards team. But I feel like this game was boring. I don't care if it went to overtime. I don't care if it did not go to overtime. This game was not fun. I am glad I missed it. I'm glad I didn't tune into it. So, yeah. But we're going to do these recaps fast. Alright. Talk about this game here. Charlotte Hornets, Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm guessing no Donovan Mitchell. Don't know about Darius Garland. I did not tune into this game. Didn't watch the recap of this game. I don't know how the Cleveland Cavaliers lost to no LaMelo Ball in the Hornets. Was there no Donovan Mitchell? Was there no Darius Garland in this game or what? How did this happen? Now, again, I want to say this loud and clear. I didn't watch this game, didn't see the highlights, didn't tune into it. Don't know what happened in this game. But I am very shocked that this happened. I said the Cavs, you better come out here and win this game. Did they lose this game? Absolutely. They don't deserve to be in the Eastern Conference in third. It should be the Brooklyn Nets. It should be the New York Knicks. My bad. The New York Knicks should be in third. There was no need for you to go out here and lose to the freaking Charlotte Hornets that is not even going to make it to the play-in, not even make it to the playoffs. How did you lose to them? Please, somebody tell me in the comments. Because, to be honest, I don't know what game is worse, the Cavs game or the Brooklyn Nets game. Because at least the Brooklyn Nets went to overtime with the Wizards. They didn't even get a chance to go to overtime with them. And you somehow in some way dropped the ball against the Hornets. The Hornets is a funny team to lose to. You are going to have a lot of memories in this game. And we're coming halfway through the season in the games. We have 10 or 11 games left, if I'm correct, in the NBA. For both teams or all teams in the NBA. If I'm correct. And you lose this game that you wanted, the game that I'm not going to say you needed it, but I would just say you probably needed it. And it would help a lot because the New York Knicks are getting hot at the right time. Do I see the New York Knicks? Do I see the New York Knicks taking that 4 seed in the Eastern Conference? To be honest, I absolutely do see it. Because the Knicks, I'm not just saying that because they lost this game. I don't know when Donovan Mitchell's coming back in this game. Because every time this man goes out every single day, you never know when he's we don't know when he's going to be in the starting lineup or not. And they somehow in some way drop the ball every single day. Now, that's good. The New York Knicks did get the 3rd seed in the Eastern Conference. They got 3 wins, great. And the Cavs got 1 lost. They're back in the 4th seed. But to be honest, this was a boring game. This was not a game that I tuned into. Did not watch the game. Didn't watch the recap. So, let's talk about this game here. DeAndre Ayton, Portland Trailblazers versus Dejounte Murray and the Hawks. Now, I didn't tune into this game also. Didn't watch the recap of this game. I'm guessing this game wasn't pretty from the start. I'm guessing Dejounte Murray went off left and right. But to be honest, Hawks need this win. I don't know about if they needed it, but to be honest, they got it. They have not been looking good so far recently. Portland, what do I say about Portland? I mean, to be honest, man, I'm just gonna keep on saying it until the season is over. We have like a few more weeks, few more months, whatever the case may be. DeAndre Ayton, bro, this guy should not be in the NBA. Like, period, not in the NBA. He should be working it somewhere else. I don't see this man as a carrier in the NBA. I don't see this man carrying a team in the NBA. Everybody thought he was a Phoenix Suns player. Everybody thought he was going to stay in Phoenix Suns team. Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, but it didn't happen. He got traded. So, yeah. And this Portland team is not that good. Not that fun. In my opinion, I think they're very boring to watch. That's just my opinion. Just my opinion. Maybe there's other teams, maybe other fan bases out there like watching another team play. But to be honest, this is not a good team to play. Portland Trailblazers fans, I'm telling you the truth. I am not lying with you. But yeah, you guys are having a very doubtful season. But other than that, man, this game was boring. Did not tune into it. Didn't watch the recap, so I can't say anything. Now this game here. I tuned into this game because the 76ers were up big. The Honey Bun, thank you 76ers, brother you love. We boo him really bad. He didn't play really good last night, I'll be honest with you. But I want to say this loud and clear. Kelly Oubre, that last point to win the shot, it was like a 1 point loss. They were losing by 1. That was a foul when they got the ball, when there was another tip at the fourth quarter. This game should have went to overtime, or the 76ers should have won. This game was unfair in that fourth quarter. There was no way you're telling me that Kelly Oubre got fouled by Kawhi Leonard or by another flipper player. He went in for the clutch shot of the moment last night, and he completely failed it. He completely dropped it. Now the 76ers and the Flippers are done playing, if I'm correct. Both of these teams both got a win off of each other's teams. Tyrese Maxey, you know he tried to do his best. Kelly Oubre, you know what he did. PG-13, he clutched up in that second half. Kawhi Leonard, you know he's still Kawhi Leonard. But to be honest, this was not a great game. This was not a fun game. I stopped watching it when they both got in the 100 range. I stopped watching it. I tuned into another game. But to be honest, the refs messed up hard and the refs messed up bad. You cannot tell me in the comments when you go back to that video and you tell me Kelly Oubre didn't get fouled. Kelly Oubre literally shot. Kawhi Leonard blocked it. But while he was shooting it, somebody around him in the paint hit his arm. Because I went back to the video and I slowed it down. This man physically had the ball in this hand, switched it to this hand, and somebody, while he was moving it, got hit on the arm, and that's how he barely tipped it up. So you can't tell me that Kelly Oubre didn't get fouled. And I saw what happened literally when the game was over. He was arguing with the refs. The coach was arguing. The coach was arguing with the refs. This man is probably about to get a fine. Whatever he said on the court and whatever he said to the official, he better hope not say that again, ever again. I don't know what he said. Didn't read his lips really well. But this guy's probably going to get a technical. Probably the coach is going to get a technical. And probably a fine. But to sit here and say this was a great game, this was a disgusting game last night. The 76ers, you were up. You were trailing most of the night. And you somehow, some way lose the game at the last moment. And you lose by 1. Disgusting. This was the worst game last night. If these two can really have a rematch, I'm saying this now, Kelly Oubre will get his get back in the game. That should have been a foul for Kelly Oubre. Kelly Oubre should have went to the free throw, tied it up, and won by 1. Cannot tell me that Kelly Oubre did not get hit on the arm. The refs, you were doing some shady things in the NBA, and we've called you out before, and we're going to keep on calling you out. And you know what I say to these NBA refs? You know what I say to Adam Silver? get some new refs. These NBA refs don't know what they're doing. I am tired. I am disgusted of watching these NBA players go out there, work every single night, and they lose by a point or they lose by just one unfair calledness. Now, I know people are going to tell me, what about PG-13 when he went to the foul? What are you talking about? Are you talking about the one where Kelly Oubre blocked him for that dunk? That's not a foul. That was a clear block. Now, you can tell me that was off the backboard. Oh, or maybe Kelly Oubre hit it off his arm. No, that was a clear block. I'm not just saying that because I'm not a Flipper fan. I'm not saying that because I hate your guys' team. I'm being honest. Kelly Oubre blocked that clean because I saw that clear pathway for PG-13 to just dunk it. And nobody was next to him. No Kawhi Leonard, no Honey Bun, nobody. It was just PG-13 and Kelly Oubre. Now, we all know these two always have battles in the NBA. When Kelly Oubre was on the Phoenix Suns is when PG-13 was on the Thunder. That's the flashback, by the way, if nobody knew that those two were always arguing when they were on the court. But to be honest, this was a disgusting game. I'm just proud of Philadelphia Nation, Philadelphia fans. You booed him heck really bad on the court every time he touched the ball. He didn't shoot as he usually does, you know? But to be honest, this wasn't a great game. I wish these two did have a bounce back in the game, or one of these teams have a bounce back, and I wish these two did play again. But it hurts. Kelly Oubre, you need I don't know what the NBA should do. I don't know what the NBA should do because you got fouled. There's no way you can tell me you did not get fouled on that shot. You had a .2 to make that shot. And the first part was, or not first part, he fell on his wallet to show he got fouled. Now, I know people are going to say he didn't have balance. Maybe he fell like that. Nah, he got fouled. Tell me in the comments, argue about it. I will tell you guys if you guys comment down below. But that is what I think, and that's what I thought about. I'm disappointed. I am disgusted at this game. Hopefully these two will play again. I mean, to be honest, I think they're done, to be honest. The only way that I see these two playing again is if it's towards the NBA Finals. But other than that, the Flippers are getting knocked out. 76ers, if they can get Joel Embiid healthy back, I really think that the Eastern Conference for Joel Embiid will be a scary threat. But other than that, Flippers are getting knocked out. Flippers in 0. So, yeah. But 76ers, you tried your heart out. I'm not disappointed. I'm just disappointed about that call that the refs dropped the ball at the last minute. Man, don't we wish we can have that back? Don't we wish? But, yeah. This game was boring. Let's move on. Alright, let's talk about this game here. God dang. Oh, my God. Now, let's just say this loud and clear. New York Knicks, you are back. New York Knicks, you are back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, this is what I want. I don't want the New York Knicks to be in 4th seed in the Eastern Conference. I want them to be in 3rd. That's where they belong. And they're doing this without Julius Randle. They got a player back last night. Thank you. Now, when the player came back, did it help him out a lot? Apparently they did. Now, if people don't know, just let me flash back your memories. These are the two teams right here that did swap trades. Manuel Quickley and RJ Barrett went to the Toronto Raptors. And for the New York Knicks, they got OG Anunoby and another player. Now, can that help? It certainly did. They blew them out. OG Anunoby blew his own team out. The team that he used to play for blew his team out. Regardless if he played or not, this was an amazing win for the New York Knicks. This was a great game. Now, I didn't watch this game one bit. Didn't watch the recap of this game one bit. This was going to be a blowout before the game even started tipping. Did I have faith in the New York Knicks to lose this game against their former teammates? Emmanuel Quickley and RJ Barrett? No, I don't see them. No. Regardless if this was played in New York or played in Toronto. It looks like right now they played in Toronto. Okay, they played in Toronto. This was not a fun game to watch. I didn't watch the game, didn't watch the recap, so I don't know what happened. So you guys can tell me in the comments. But other than that, man, I'm happy the New York Knicks got back to third in the Eastern Conference. So yeah. Let's talk about this game here. Tyrese Haliburton, Pacers versus DeMar DeRozan and the Bulls. Okay, all right. I see what you're doing, Bulls. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing, Chicago Bulls. You're playing with me, huh? You're playing with me, right? I went for the Tyrese Haliburton and the Pacers, and they accidentally got blown out. Now, I don't know if this was intentional. I don't know if this was on purpose. I don't know if this was on accident. But the Bulls came out to play, and the Bulls were not playing around in this game. If I went for the Bulls, they would have lost this game, right? If I went for the Pacers, they would have won this game, right? Let's just swap. Every single time I go for a team in the NBA, you guys just want me to lose. I can tell that NBA players, maybe some players in the NBA watch my videos and tell me they want to lose on purpose. Now, I know teams in the NBA don't want to lose on purpose, but when you watch my videos, that's how you know you want to lose. I wish I went back to this video and I chose some teams that I didn't choose. I really did. Now, these teams are probably not going to see each other until the NBA playoff starts or play-in starts, whatever the case may be. But to be honest, I didn't see this game one bit. I tuned into it on my phone. I watched the highlights. I watched the box score. I looked at everybody's score. And then I go to the score, and I see the Pacers didn't even touch 100. The Chicago Bulls must be really hurting the Pacers. Every single time, every single season, the Pacers see the Chicago Bulls. The Pacers are just scared. They're scared of DeMar DeRozan, Caruso, and Vooch, and Zach LaVine. I don't know why. And Lonzo Ball. I don't know why. There's no way the Pacers are scared. And you guys want to say Tyrese Haliburton is a top player in the NBA? For everybody's memory out there, this is the same Tyrese Haliburton that was dominating in the in-season tournament, or dominating in the in-season tournament. And then after that, he made a huge drop. This is the man that made every single shot, every single time. Every time this man had a ball, he made it every single day. Now, he had a hard downfall. I don't know what happened. His numbers started dropping every single night. He couldn't make every single shot. He's not been the same Tyrese Haliburton since then. Now, I'm not going to sit here and be disappointed. Did I see this coming? Absolutely not. Did I want this to happen? Absolutely not. I don't think nobody wants to lose a team that you're rooting for. But, again, this game was very, very, very boring. I wish I could go back for the Chicago Bulls. Hey, Bulls, I have a question for you. Next game you play, if I chose you, will you win the game for me? That's all I'm going to ask. That's all I'm going to ask you. Will you win the next game for me? We'll see until the next game. But other than that, man, this was a very, very interesting game. Got blown out by the Chicago Bulls, and the Bulls can barely get a win. That's all I'm going to say. All right, let's talk about this game here. Cade Cunningham, Detroit Pistons against Anthony Edwards and the Timberwolves. Now, I did not watch this game, did not watch the recap of this game. I said the Timberwolves were going to come out here and blow them out. Apparently they didn't blow them out. Why is that? I don't know. I thought the Detroit Pistons team that you can't get an easy win on. But this game here was very, very boring. I don't know what's worse, the Pacers game or the Detroit Pistons game. You guys tell me in the comments. I didn't watch this game, didn't watch the recap of this game, didn't watch anything, didn't look at the highlights. I forgot these two were even going to start tipping off, to be honest. I didn't even want to tune into it, even if it was a good game. But yeah, I'm guessing Anthony Edwards try to go off, but to be honest, yeah. I was gonna do these short recaps on that one, the ones I didn't watch, but yeah. All right, let's talk about this game. I tuned into this game. They went to overtime. Dylan Brooks started a fight again, a little scuffle, whatever you want to say, to another player, and the whole court started spilling on with coaches and players. It was disgusting. It was not a good thing. And the Rockets managed to win this game. I'm not gonna lie. Regardless if SGA played in this game or not, I don't think he played in this game, is what somebody told me. You guys can tell me in the comments. But this was a very good game. The Rockets needed this win. They wanted this win. And the Thunder lost this game. They went to overtime. I didn't watch from first to fourth. I just tuned into the third overtime. And to sit here and say these Thunders team, they're still legit. But to sit here and say that the Rockets managed to get a win, to get closer and closer to the Warriors, it is amazing. Now, I have something to ask you guys in the comments. And tell me if you guys want to respond or not. Who do you think is going to lose first? The Rockets or the Warriors? It's kind of a race for both teams or one team to get an L. I want to see, because the Rockets just creeped up a little bit closer to the Warriors. Now, do I see the Warriors losing anytime soon? We have to wait and see. Do I see the Rockets losing anytime soon? Again, another story, another day. Can't wait for these two teams to see what's going to happen. And these two do match each other. They will see each other in a few more weeks or a few more days. Can't wait. I'm excited. I'll be watching that game closely too. How funny it would be if these two tied for in the 10th seed, like actual, like if the Rockets win, they take the 10th seed, or if the Rockets lose, they still stay in that seed. Or the Warriors, see what happens in that one. But if the Warriors lose, they bump down to 11. We'll see what's going to happen. It's going to be a crazy game. And we all know what's going to happen. Dylan Brooks and Draymond Green don't have a good chemistry. They don't like playing with each other on the court. So that will be a very, very interesting matchup. Can't wait. I want to know if there's going to be a bunch of fights in that one. So, yeah, can't wait. But, yeah, other than that, man, this game here was fun. I watched the game in the overtime, and the Thunder pulled it out. Or Thunder dropped it. I went for Oklahoma City Thunder, and they lost this game. And the Rockets somehow, some way pulled it out. Don't know how. But, again, it's good for Rockets fans because they're getting closer and closer to the Warriors. Yeah, man, this game was fun. Very great. This was probably the best game yesterday. I'm not even gonna lie. Tell me what was your guys' best games yesterday in the comments. And yeah, we'll see if I disagree with you or agree with you. So yeah. Other than that, man, talk about this game. No Anthony Davis in this game. I forgot to mention that yesterday. I did not expect him to play, to be honest. I saw this coming of him not playing. I'm not just saying that because he didn't play yesterday. I'm being honest. Like, this man was playing really good. This guy was playing 52 minutes last night, if I'm correct. 52 minutes. And you expect Anthony Davis to play against the no John Morant Grizzlies? Only against Jaren Jackson Jr.? Now, I really wanted Anthony Davis to get the relaxed that he needs. He played his heart out the day before yesterday. He played great yesterday, the day before yesterday. He did amazing. Everybody did amazing. But to be honest, man, the Grizzlies, come on. The Lakers were up 27, if I'm correct. Tell me in the comments. And the Lakers somehow, some way, brought life to the Memphis Grizzlies. And to sit here and say that the Grizzlies were going to tie this game and go to overtime, no, it's not going to happen with D'Angelo Russell. It's not going to happen with Austin Reeves. The Lakers were tired, but apparently they were not tired enough to lose to this team. I said to the Lakers, go up by 25. I meant to say probably 30, probably 29, and just cruise to the win. They certainly did that, but they didn't do it in a pretty way, though. But to be honest, you take what you get, don't throw a tantrum. So to be honest, the Lakers did good in this game. I'm happy the Lakers got a win. I'm not going to sit here and say they need it. I'm not going to sit here and say they desperately needed it, but they wanted it and they got it. Rui did amazing in this game. You know what he did. It wasn't AD. It wasn't Austin. It wasn't D'Lo. It wasn't the crybaby. It was Rui Hachimura in this game. This man was phenomenal on the court, offense and defense. What do I say? I don't know what to say about this team. Do I say this team is back? We have to wait and see what they're going to do because they play another team tomorrow. We're going to see what's going to happen. Let's see if they have more energy in them. Today's their day off. Well, today's actually a lot of teams off except for 2 teams. But yeah, man, I did not watch this game. Didn't watch the recap of this game. Did not tune into the game. I did not expect the Lakers to put up 136 on the scoreboard and then give the Grizzlies 124 because I heard that the day before yesterday of this game happening, they said that the Grizzlies don't put up 100 points, but apparently they do. But yeah, man, if the Lakers lost this game, I would be really disappointed. So, but I'm happy the Lakers won. I'm happy the Lakers did everything they did in this game. So, yeah. All right, let's talk about this game here. I did not tune into this game. Victor and the Spurs against the Jordan Clarkson and Jazz. Now, I'm not going to speak too much on this game. All I'm going to say is that I watched the game, didn't watch the recap. I feel like this game was boring from the start. I don't know if Victor played in this game, to be honest. Even if he did, congratulations. If he didn't, okay. And to be honest, this did not look like a fun game to watch. It looked like there was like a lot of boring games yesterday, except for the Rockets and Thunder and the Warriors in Orlando. But to be honest, this was not the Phoenix Suns and Chicken McNuggets game. I'll get onto that here in a little bit. But to be honest, that game was pretty fun. I'll talk about it here in a little bit. This game here, I don't know what happened. I didn't watch the recap, didn't tune into it, didn't look into the NBA app. So, yeah. We're going to move on to this game here. No Jamal Murray. Nikola Jokic was back. The one time I say that the Phoenix Suns are going to have their downfall, they proved to get a win. Against who? The NBA Championship Finals appearance, Chicken McNuggets. Am I satisfied? No. Kevin Durant was shooting left and right, could not miss the rim, could not miss the backboard. He made every single shot he could. Just because the Phoenix Suns lost to the Spurs and they beat the Chicken McNuggets doesn't mean that they're back. They're gonna win. They're on the road win. I'm not gonna say they're gonna lose or win. I mean, I see them losing more than winning. They're gonna probably get 1 win, or no, 2 wins against the Chicken McNuggets, Charlotte Hornets. They're gonna play the Charlotte Hornets next, so they're easily gonna win that game. But other than that, I don't see them winning another game after that. I could be wrong. I could be right. You guys tell me in the comments. But Jamal Murray did not play in this game. He has injuries. Of course, when a team out there like the Los Angeles Lakers play the Chicken McNuggets, no, Jamal Murray has to play. Nikola Jokic has to play. But when it's a team like the Rockets or the Thunder or the Cleveland Cavaliers or just anybody in general, no Jamal Murray, no Nikola Jokic, and all the team that's playing against the Chicken McNuggets have to go crazy with them. Because, to be honest, man, it pisses me off how Jamal Murray didn't play in this game. I wanted the Phoenix Suns to lose this game. I really did. And you guys don't know how bad I wanted the Phoenix Suns to lose this game. And, of course, Jamal Murray did not play. Nikola Jokic tried everything he could. I mean, to be honest, man, Bobo, no, not Mo Bamba, Bobo, I can't believe this man shot a 3. This man shot a 3. That's how confident the Phoenix Buns are. They let that man shoot a 3. I haven't looked at his 3-point contest shots, but to me it didn't look like he was pretty good at it when he shot it. He had like an opening though. He had an open 3. Wow. That's how confident the Phoenix Buns are. To let Bobo shoot a 3. I watched this game. And at one point, the Phoenix Buns were up big. The Chicken McNuggets were down bad. And they came back and they stormed back. And at one point, the game looked like it was going to overtime. But nope. Did not. Kevin Durant kept on hurting them left and right. Didn't look like it was right. But, yeah. Other than that, man, this game was pretty fun, though. I'm not going to lie. Just because I lost doesn't mean that it's not fun. It was fun. I think the next time these two will play again, probably be towards the playoffs picture. So we'll see what's going to happen. And I really do think that the Chicken McNuggets will actually get more than one win. Let's just say that. So, yeah. But other than that, guys, these games today were okay. Some of them were okay and terrible. So I'm going to give you guys my NBA recap. If you guys can, please like, subscribe, comment down below. Tell me what your guys' favorite team is. Tell me what team do you think will bring the NBA championship home. Like I said, guys, we only have 2 games today. I'm actually happy that we only have 2 games today. I'll be tuning into both of these games. So, yeah. The Hawks versus Celtics. Jason Tatum Celtics versus DeJounte Murray. The Celtics were up by 30, and they somehow in some way they lost by 2. Can't make this up. These two will have a rematch later today. Regardless if this is playing in Atlanta or Boston, I'll be tuning into it. I'll be watching the recap of this game. But I really do think that the Celtics will bounce back hard, will bounce back fast. I'll be going for Jason Tatum and the Celtics over DeJounte Murray and the Hawks. I do really think that the Boston Celtics will come out with aggressive and energy and actually hold a 30-point lead or more. So, yeah. But the Hawks have different pictures and different intentions. We're going to see what they do. I'm excited. I'll be watching this game. I'm going for Jason Tatum and the Celtics. I know I did that for last time, but I really do think that the Celtics will win this game. Jason Tatum and the Celtics. Alright, this game here. This game, you guys don't know how fun this game would be. Just imagine you're at the game, regardless if this is in New Orleans or Milwaukee. I'll be watching this game closely too. Both of the games are fun. The Bucks lost to the Lakers when they were up huge. Okay. The Pelicans lost to the Thunder, if I'm correct, or another team. But regardless, both of these teams lost. They did not progress the same energy they had. Now, this might be a hard prediction for me because Giannis wants to get a W, but you can't trust Doc Rivers in the 4th. Zion Williamson wants to get a W, but it depends how his energy comes out with. Do I see both of these teams going out really good? To be honest, I really do. I see both of these teams coming out with fast energy, good pace, and in the 4th quarter, something happens for both of these teams. They start falling down. It's going to probably swap scoreboards. But to be honest, we'll see what's going to happen. Hopefully, I'm wrong. But I'll be taking Giannis and Damian Lillard and the Bucks to win this game. This is going to be a fun game. Both of these games are going to be fun. You guys tell me in the comments. Again, we only have 2 games today, and then we have more games tomorrow. And we're coming through the stretch of the NBA regular season to come to an end. But guys, you guys tell me in the comments. And yeah. But that being said, guys, I'm going to head out. Thanks for watching. Peace out. See you in the next one.